What's up, Mama Boss? Welcome back to the Mompreneur Mastermind Show. I'm Stephanie Gass, success strategist and passive income queen creator. If you're ready to step into your God-led potential, create profit from your passions, and capture the success that is already yours, this podcast was made for you. As always, you can find out more and connect with me over at stephaniegass.com. So grab that cup of coffee or fill up that glass of wine and let's dig into today's show. Hey girl. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Episode 20 already. I can't believe I have 20 episodes of a podcast. Like what? It's been just the most incredible journey and I've gotten the best feedback ever from all of you. So I'm so happy that God led me to this podcast and has led you to me. I hope that you can find value today in the show. We're going to be talking about how the heck to create your very first passive income product. Yes, son. We're going to talk about what a passive income product is, why you need one, because sister friend, you absolutely do. I'm then going to walk you through how to create one. I'm giving you the 11 steps to creating your very first product. Yes, let's do it. But before we get into all of that jazz, first and foremost, I want to read you this review that was left for the show over in iTunes. This is from Rhea Z421. She says, I truly love listening to all of Stef's podcasts. She is so real and super easy to relate to. Her information is informative and easy to follow along. She will make you smile and even cry when it hits home. Thanks, Stef. This is a must-follow podcast. Rhea, you are such a big piece of my heart. Sending you so much love over the air right now. Thank you so much for those sweet, incredible words. They mean the world to me. And ladies, if you find value in the show and it's helping you in your life, in your business with balance, do me a favor, please take 30 seconds out of your day, head over to iTunes and leave a review for the show. That helps us get rated higher in the search. That helps with SEO when it comes to searches online. And I really love getting confirmation that this labor of love is everything that I intend it to be. Thank you so much for your time. And who knows, maybe I might read yours live next. All right, folks, drum roll, please. This episode 20 is brought to you by my signature and best-selling group coaching program, Passionately Profitable. This course is 6 weeks to transformative growth in your life, purpose, passions, and profit. The spring 2019 session is kicking off very soon. You are definitely going to be interested in this program if you are at the point in your business where you are ready to have true transformation. And what I mean by that is coming up with branding, going into your zones of genius, discovering what your passions are, and aligning with your God-led potential. We then move into clarity and we work on how the heck we can have the right audience, what our niche is, and how to market to those people. Then we move into belief. This is mastering the head game. So important when it comes to success. If you have any block going on in your business, the success isn't going to come until we handle that head game or all of that negativity or fear that might be holding you back. Next, we tackle money mindset. We talk about how to reframe money blocks. I give you guys lots of fun homework all along the way. We then go into monetizing your brand, how to create passive income products, come up with a plan for you, go into organization and planning and future growth of this new brand. And that is not all. For the very special 30 ladies that snag access to this season's program are also receiving a 20-minute one-on-one coaching session with me, 20-minute one-on-one strategy session with me as well. So cool. This program is officially open. And what does that mean? That means you want to snag your spot ASAP, as there are only 30 ladies that are going to be working with me starting very, very, very soon. So to snag your early bird pricing special, head over to passionatelyprofitable.gr8.com. passionatelyprofitable.gr8.com. I cannot wait to work with you. All right, let's dig into the show. This is going to be so fun. We're talking how to create passive income products. So first and foremost, what is a passive income product? This is something that you own 100%. You own the profit margin to this. This can be something like an ebook or a mini course. And those are the things I'm really going to focus on for this program, because I think everyone should have this entry-level product, something at a lower price point, and that really segues people into trusting you, believing in you, and gives you a way to monetize all your free content. So you need one, because every time you're out there putting out a blog post, every time you're out there spending time creating a live video or a podcast, or you're doing a YouTube video, and you just end with, thanks y'all, like come join my group, or, message me for whatever. It's just casual mention. And I think it's such a great opportunity if you were able to say, hey, if you want more on this topic, I've got an ebook and it's got the full 30 strategies behind this, blah, 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 right? Why not have something that you can monetize all your free content with? And it's so simple and easy to put together. I think I put my ebook together in a week, maybe 2 weeks, and it's my best-selling product. It's a $9 handbook, The Girl Boss's Guide to Attraction Marketing. If you haven't gotten it yet, it's $9 and it's like 56 pages long. It has all of the strategies surrounding attraction marketing. And it's such a great way for people to get to know me and also get to know the quality of my products. Plus, it ends up being a gateway drug. Once somebody gets the book, they want to get my courses, and then they want to work with me. It's such a necessary thing for anyone that has an umbrella brand. And even those of you that have one stream of income, like you're a network marketer or you're a photographer, think outside the box, right? Like, how can you monetize yourself in a bigger way and open up to more possibility for income? The beauty of an ebook or a course is that every time you sell one, you make 100% of the profit, and there's zero competition because no one is you. If you're out there hustling a product for someone else, how many other people are hustling the same product? And then your consumer's basically out there looking for the best price at the end of the day. Think about how can you add more value by providing a book or a course or something like that, and then monetize your brand. Pure flippin' genius. Am I right? Got you all like, yes, I want to do an ebook. I want to do a product. Sweet. That's exactly where I want you, because right now I'm going to take you through the 11 steps to actually creating your very first passive income product. Number 1, you have to decide on your niche. Who are you marketing to? So let's take a couple of examples. First example, let's say that you market lipstick, okay? And you market this lipstick product. Think about who the people are that are your consumers for this lipstick. And then I want you to think outside the box. How else can you monetize this lipstick brand or this lipstick company? Maybe you can have a handbook on 30 ways to boost your confidence and look your best, or the mama's guide to looking fierce and feisty. I don't know, right? Like, think about what else you can do that goes along with lipstick and that's going to resonate with that she-woman audience that you have or that customer base. A second example, let's say that you are a realtor and you're out there and you're hustling and you're selling houses and you're grinding. You need a residual product like this. You need a passive income stream. So think about, hey, maybe you create a mini course, getting started as a realtor, the inside story or the inside peek. Maybe it's something like become stellar at sales, a realtor's perspective to going from 0 to 100K. Like, I don't know, y'all, I'm just pulling these out of the air, but you see my gist. So you're thinking about, okay, I'm a realtor and I'm out here hustling, but is there an opportunity for me to teach what I know to other realtors? Or, okay, I have this lipstick company or I sell lipstick. How else can I monetize to these same women that love lipstick so much? What else do they love? Confidence, makeup, etc., right? Or maybe they have a different passion that you can monetize. You have to, number 1, decide on that. What is your niche? Number 2, once you've defined your niche, the next step is to create a list of triggers and hot points for that person or that customer. So let's take the realtor example. Once this realtor has identified, okay, my niche is other realtors and I want to create this mini course for them, teaching them all of my sales strategies. Then I want this realtor to come up with a list and list out 20 pain points for realtors. What are they struggling with? Overwork, overwhelm, no time freedom, no residual product, closing the sale, the indecisive buyer, where to find buyers with money, blah, blah, blah. When you create this list of triggers and hot points, that leads you to number 3, which is to identify the solutions to these hot points and then package it as your product. So the realtor then takes all of those pain points that we've just identified and creates the mini course. Maybe it's a 5-module course, and each module in the course is, okay, module number 1, understanding your client, or figuring out the best client base for you, or how to target the best, highest paying client, something like that. And then you have this 30-minute coaching module where you record a video, you got a little PowerPoint. It's super simple to do, y'all. You can record it in Zoom. You can throw it up there on Teachable. I have all of the links on my website in the resources section, stephanigass.com/resources. You can see every single program that I use for all of this stuff. This realtor's packaged it up, all right? And number 4 is to decide, is this going to be an ebook or a course? So up until that point, you may not know. All you may know is, okay, I'm marketing to my lipstick customers. I'm listing out their triggers and their hot points. So for the lipstick example, their triggers and hot points might be finding affordable makeup, or how to get ready in under 5 minutes as a mama, no time, figuring out how to find the best deals on makeup. I don't know, just examples that I'm throwing out there. When you think of solutions for that and you come up with, okay, here are all the solutions to all of these hot points or triggers, I now want to think about number 4, is my product going to be a book or is it going to be a course? Now, here is where when I'm working with a client one-on-one on this process, I say, hey, well, how is your customer consuming information? If they're a mama like me and they've got 2 crazy boys, we're driving all around the carpools and the sports, and I go to the gym, I'm not reading, honey. Like, I haven't read a book in a minute, but I'm definitely consuming information audibly. That would be a big highlight for me to tell my coaching client, you probably want to stick with a course where she can watch or listen. Now, on the other spectrum, let's say that your market is top producing realtors. And let's say for whatever reason, you think that this audience is going to consume information visually as a reader, you're probably going to want to stick with an ebook. So you think about that. Also think about where your strengths are, especially if you're going to do this whole thing by yourself. If you are a killer on video, go with course. If you are a gifted writer and you love writing and you absolutely squirm and freeze up when you're on video, don't do video or don't do audio. Think about those criteria when you're deciding on ebook versus course. All right. Number 5, name your product. You noticed I didn't have you name your product first. I had you come up with the content first. When I was doing this exercise for me back when, and I'm thinking about my client, she's a network marketer, she's a blogger, she's an entrepreneur of some kind. She's struggling with sales, how to sell, to not be pushy, weird, spammy. It makes her anxious. She doesn't like it. It's not floating her boat anymore, but she still loves the industry and she knows that there has to be a better way to market what she loves. And that was my initial hot point and trigger for my client. So I put together the Girl Boss's Guide to Attraction Marketing Handbook. And I didn't name it until after I saw the 11 strategies I had laid out. I'm like, oh, I've got strategies in here for sales, for marketing, for branding yourself, all of the things that go into attraction marketing. So then I came up with, okay, this is for the girl boss. This is really a handbook. I've got homework for every chapter. I have external links that they can go to and learn more. This is a handbook. So I'm going to call this puppy the Girl Boss's Guide to Attraction Marketing. And the name was born. So I would put that really as last on your list and really see where the content leads you. All right. Number 7 is to put together the product. This is where the technical side comes in. And here's the deal. I'm going to tell you that if you are not great at graphics, don't do this part. get a copywriter, get a graphic designer to put together the book for you, or send them the raw video footage and they can put together the course for you. There are so many options to get it done, and don't let any excuse hold you back. And listen, you can always afford to grow. It's worth the money to get the product out there that's going to make you money. And it's a tax write-off, okay? I'm like, listen, babe, it's a tax write-off. That's what I love to say to my husband anytime. I'm like, but I have to do it. It's a tax write-off. If y'all need a graphic designer to put together the book for you or to help you with the visual aspect, let me know. I have someone incredibly affordable and highly recommended. Shoot me an email and I will sync you up. The other side of that, if you put together the raw book and it just isn't flowing or it's not in your voice, or you're like, okay, step 1, blah, 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 like it's super dry, you might consider a copywriter, and that is also affordable. Remember, there are options for you if the technical stuff is not your cup of tea. Okie dokie. And also on that aspect of putting it together, think about over-delivering. So when I came up with my book, I initially had like 3 topics. I'm like, these are really the ones I want to talk about. And then I thought, you know what? Like, I'm going to put everything I know about attraction marketing into this book. I'm just going to have the best freaking book out there, and it's going to stand out, and it's going to be vibrant and fun, and I'm going to have homework for them, and I'm going to have all of these external video links. And I over-delivered on a product that only costs $9. That's what it costs my consumer to buy the book. So think about when you're putting this thing together, make sure that it flows, all right? Your table of contents is flowing. Your chapters are going in chronological order. Think about if you can have a link or homework if you're doing an ebook, if you're doing a mini course, break it into tangible modules where it's not overwhelming like a 2-hour module, but maybe they're 30-minute modules. And then each module could potentially have a downloadable PDF or a checklist that goes with it. And it just adds value for the purchaser to see, okay, like I'm getting all of this cool stuff that goes along with my course. And it just really helps everybody win. Plus, they're more apt to buy from you again if you over-deliver in the products that you start with. Now, like I mentioned, you can use all of the programs I use to create my products, also to publish my courses, my payment gateway. Literally all of it is listed at stephaniegast.com/resources. Ladies, go and use my resources because I have tried so many things and failed or messed up or had to migrate them over later, and it's a total pain in the booty. I am now at a really great space where I truly love all of the programs I'm using for course hosting, product creation, etc. So head over there and check all of those things out if you are ready. Now, number 8 is to price your product. And this coaching session that I'm giving you right now basically is really aimed at having an entry-level product. So an ebook, $9 or $12. If you have a lot of stuff in there like workbooks or downloads, or it's really awesome and beefy, go up to $37. But a book is a book is a book. Just remember, if you were to go on Amazon and buy an ebook, what's the most you would pay? And just kind of maybe price yourself somewhere in that range. If you have a mini course, you have a little bit more leeway and play with pricing. The smallest courses I have are $67, and those are like, I don't know, an hour maybe in total content. It's great because it gives people a little bit more. They can see you. They have this great layout. They have downloads for every module. So think about how you can price something for your market where they can afford it. It's potentially the first or second thing they ever buy from you, and it's a gateway into all of your more expensive stuff. Now, number 9, decide on a distribution method. And I've already talked about this. Head over to my website, stephaniegast.com/resources. All of my methods are there and you can check them out, get your free month trials and all of that fun stuff. Highly recommend all of the ones I'm currently using. I started out using my website to distribute my courses, and it ended up being a hot mess because the automation factor wasn't there. When somebody would buy something, I'm like, oh, I got to go send an email with all their links and their logins and quite frankly, it made me want to stab my eyeballs out because I'm like, hello, like I'm totally trying to binge watch some TV right now, but I've got to go send a link. So do not set yourself up for that. You want to assume that your course is going to be so stellar and you're going to be selling it so often that you need an automated process from the beginning. Just trust me on that. And then I also had to migrate all of my courses, and I think I already had like 3 at this time, from my website into my new hosting program. It took me weeks of saving a video and moving it over and uploading it. Oh my Lord. So again, it's worth the investment and it's worth the strategy and the time to just set it up right from the beginning. Okay, number 10, you have to have a launch strategy. If you have no one to sell to and you don't really have a following, how can you sell your stuff? So I want you to work on growing your following while you're building your product, your passive income product. And then what you can do from there is really give yourself at least 1 month to 6 weeks to promote. What I love to do is say, go live once a week, talk about your ebook, talk about your course, give the value from the product right there on the live, and then open it up for a pre-launch. Hey, grab this at 10% off or 15% off. Get early bird pricing. I always create urgency with anything that I'm launching, because if the buyer thinks it's always there for them, they're always finding an excuse not to pull the trigger. But if you say, hey, for the next 5 weeks or so, you can grab this at a special price or you get a special bonus with it, look how many more you're going to sell, simply because people don't want to miss out on the deal. And the other thing you can do for launch strategy is sync up with other people that have a similar niche market as you and cross promote. Say, hey, do you have something you want to promote in my group? And I'll go promote in your group. See if there are people willing to let you post about your product in their group. You can run paid traffic, do paid ads to start growing a following that's going to eventually buy your book after launch, okay? You have to have a launch strategy. Don't just say, I have a book, it's done. Yeah. You want to sell the most of your product ever right there in the beginning during the launch. And the beauty of that is you have a big inflow of income, and then that product can continue to create passive income over time because you're going to use the book as your way to monetize all of your free content. And that's actually my last step, number 11, which is monetizing your blogs, your YouTube videos, your lives with this new product. So for example, the realtor that created the course, as our example in the beginning, if he's doing a video over on his Facebook page about how he hit the top 5% in his, company that month, he's also going to say at the end of his live, P.S., if you want to get all of my seller sales strategies and how to go from 0 to 100K as a realtor, you want to grab my course, 0 to 100K, grab it now and get it for this price, or get this free mini session with me, whatever he wants to do, right? But he's able to have this call to action at the end of all of his stuff. And now he's not just doing something for free as a labor of love, which is great. And I think we should all do that. However, we still all have to make a living. And also there's people that want what you're giving at a more advanced level. They want the how-to, the implementation. They really want you to do more and go more in depth. Those are the people that are going to buy at the end of all of your stuff. And it's just such a great way to make some money and also to create a pipeline of new customers. Because guess what? Most of my customers are repeat customers. After they buy my first entry-level product, like the book or the mini course, they end up following the pricing roadmap and they go to my group coaching, and then they want private coaching, and then they might do like a big coaching package, okay? So start somewhere, have your own product that you own 100% of it. It's so easy to create these. I'm telling you, it's just crazy to me how many people do not have their own products, but they're marketing products for others and making 15% or 20% when, hey girl, you could make something of your own and make 100%. All of the effort is done up front. Once you've created the book or you've created the course, you don't have to do anything ever again but mention it. It's so stellar. I know that you need one, like yesterday. So I hope that you're excited about the prospects of building your first ebook or your very first mini course. And I do want to say, those of you ready to go and rock and roll, do the thing. Like, I am so cheering for you, and I know you're going to be amazing and you're going to get it done. Those of you thinking, this is so cool, but I have no idea where to start. I don't even know what my brand is. I'm not too sure I have a brand. What is a brand? And I don't think I could do that. I have no idea what the steps would be. Like, I totally need more when it comes to creating this brand and monetizing it, and then having help coming up with a strategy for the book or for the course. Those of you that are nodding your head right now, I want you to go and check out my group coaching program, passionatelyprofitable.gr8.com, because that's exactly what we do in the course. We take 6 weeks, create the brand, come up with a plan to monetize the brand, make sure it fits in your God-led potential, all your zones of genius, make sure that you're feeling extremely passionate about this new thing, how to create the following, all of it. And at the end of the course, we come up with the strategy for you and what your course or ebook is going to be, and coming up with the guidelines for that. That might be something that you want to check out. Again, right now you can snag it at early bird pricing. So do not wait. If it's something you've been thinking about, act fast. Again, I do cap it at 30 participants, and it does sell out every time. That's it. I really hope that you loved this episode. Passive income products are so near and dear to my heart, and they've absolutely changed my life. I want to leave you with an abundance prayer. I pray over you listening that you have unlimited time to accomplish all the things you want to accomplish in your life, in your business, with your family. I pray that you take the time to open your heart to God's call, to focus on the alignment that you want for your life, to find the balance and to keep the promises to yourself in every area, from spirituality to family to business. Not to get stuck in there's only one way to make money, because I pray that you have unlimited ways to make income and to help people on this earth. And I'm sending you so much love. As always, love and light, Stef. Hey mama, real quick before you go, if you found value in today's podcast and you learned something new, if you'll head over to iTunes, the Mompreneur Mastermind Show, and leave a review and subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome. And I'd love to connect with you over on social media. My handle is @Stephanie Gass. I'll see you soon. Praying light, love, and abundance. Until next time.